Legacy. Head coach Sean Miller joining us here courtside. Congratulations, Coach. Excellent win tonight. Great to see everybody get a chance to get in and contribute tonight. I know that makes it a happy locker room, right, when everybody gets in and finds themselves on the stat sheet.
Yeah, I do think our guys are happy, and for the most part, we played a solid game. It's kind of an odd game because of how deliberate they were offensively, plus, the margin that we were up. It's a combination that doesn't oftentimes, work together. Usually if you have the big lead, the other team speeds up, but they played their deliberate style. Really, other than the first 8 minutes, maybe 7.5 minutes of the second half, we were solid. And, one thing we always look at is how many turnovers did our team have? We had 8, which you have single digits in any game. That's a lot of different guys taking good care of the ball. We also had 24 assists. So you have 24 assists and 8 turnovers. There's a lot of guys that are sharing it and making good plays. But the first 7.5 minutes of the second half, I think we had 5 turnovers and committed 6 fouls. And if you really think about that, 5 turnovers and 6 fouls, other than that, that means you played about 34 or 35 minutes with only 3 turnovers. And I think that's what I mean when I said other than the first 7.5 minutes, we were solid. But it was good to see Devonair get his first opportunity, and he quietly snuck in 12 points. He's really improved from a year ago, and it's just going to take us a couple more weeks, maybe even longer, a couple games to really settle in and get a solid foundation and a rotation of how we're going to do things. But our bench tonight, I think we had a stat. They combined for 13 assists and 1 turnover. When they came in, I thought they did an excellent job and really broke the game open.
All right, you mentioned the assists. 3 games now, 62 assists have been dished out by your team. An outstanding number, obviously, when you're averaging 20 a game. Rhino and I are just talking about the unselfishness of this team, that it's not one guy, it's not 2 guys, it's everybody looking for their teammate and knowing that they're going to get the ball as well when it's their turn.
No doubt. And, when we push the ball, that's when we're at our best, and we have to make good decisions. We have to be unselfish. We have to find the open man, and for the most part, that's really what we have. Tonight, you also have to take into account that it's the first time, we had a number of our freshmen playing against a matchup zone. And as I told them after the game, no matter how hard we work against, a zone, preparing for it, it's different than they're used to, and it takes a little bit of experience. Now that we have 1 game under our belt, I think everybody on our team will be just a little bit more confident trying to find the opportunities that exist. But, I have to talk about Zeke. Yeah. The guy was 8 for 8 from the floor in 21 minutes, 10 for 12 from the line. He had 6 second shots, 11 total rebounds, and really did a good job. Talk about assists. 8 times he caught it. Or 5-6 times he caught it, he scored. Those are the assists right there. Yeah. But he was really efficient in the middle of the zone, and I thought in the second half, his offensive rebounding there again really broke the game open even more.
One of those hidden stats we look at in the box score, he drew 7 fouls tonight. Mm-hmm. He's very active, obviously, inside. Does that help him when he was able to get open inside that zone? It wasn't him just standing flat-footed, right?
Mm-hmm. He can drive the ball. He can go get it off the offensive glass. And then, when our guards find him, Nico got him a couple of times. I think Jamal or Max, he's got great hands and he finishes strong. So, you get great hands, you finish strong, you're a good driver, you go get it on the offensive glass. All 3 of those things lead to being fouled. But, against St. Mary's in our scrimmage, I think they fouled him 10 times in that scrimmage. So we're aware of his ability to get fouled, and we have to continue to teach him and our team of continuing to put him in a good position to get fouled.
All right. Great to be 3-0, Coach. We'll see you Sunday.
Thank you.
All right. Head coach Sean Miller here courtside as the Wildcats beat San Jose State by a final score of 87-39.